Hi, welcome back to my channel. Let's see some of the introduction about the skeleton, the definition of skeleton and the types of skeleton, about the axial skeleton and the appendicular skeleton. Let's see. First, skeleton. Skeleton of the body is composed of bone and cartilages. And these bones and cartilages are made up of specialized connective tissue called skeletal, that is sclerosed tissue. This bone and cartilages are made up of specialized connective tissue skeletal sclerosed tissue, which can bear weight without bending and has considerable tensile strength. The next, the skeletal tissue consists of same components, for example, cells and matrices. And the main function of skeleton of skeletal system, that is, the first one, forms a rigid framework of the body. Next one, provide protection to the viscera. Provide protection to the viscera or viscera. The next one, provides leverage for the body movement. Provides leverage for the body movements. The main function of skeletal system, forms rigid framework. Forms rigid framework of the body. The next one, provides protection to the viscera. Third one, provides leverage for body movements. These are the main functions of skeletal system. Then about types of skeletal system. The first one, skeleton is divided into two types. The first one, axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. And the second one, appendicular skeleton. The first one, axial skeleton. Axial skeleton. Axial skeleton consists of bones and cartilages that lie close to the central axis of the body. Consists of bones and cartilages that lie close to the central axis of the body. It includes the first one, skull. Next, auditory ossicles. Next, hyoid bone. Vertebral column. And ribcage. It includes skull, auditory ossicles, hyoid bone, vertebral column, and ribcage. First, here the skull. It consists of two sets of bone. The cranial bones that form the cranium. The cranial bones that form the cranium or brain case and the facial bones. Next one is here facial bone. Second one, auditory ossicles. There are three small bones present in each middle ear cavity. Present in each middle ear cavity. Next, the third one, hyoid bone. It is located above the larynx and below the lower jaw. Located above larynx and below lower jaw. The next fourth one is vertebral column. Your backbone. It consists of 33 vertebrae. 7 cervical, 12 thoracic, 5 lumbar, 5 sacral, and 4 coccyx. However, the sacral vertebrae fuse to form the sacrum and the coccygeal vertebrae fuse to form the coccyx. Thus, vertebral column consists of 26 individual or movable bone vertebrae. The next fifth one is ribcage. Ribcage. Ribcage, it forms the bony and cartilaginous framework of the thorax. The bone forming the ribcage include 12 pairs of ribs. With associated with the costal cartilage and the sternum, that is breastbone. Then about appendicular skeleton. The appendicular skeleton is bilaterally symmetrical and comprises the bones of upper and lower extremities and bony griddles which anchor these extremities with the axial skeleton. Appendicular Appendicular skeleton is bilaterally symmetrical and comprises the bones of the upper and lower extremity. Upper and lower extremities and bony griddles which anchor these extremities with the axial skeleton. Thus, it includes the bones of pectoral griddle, second one is upper limb, pectoral griddle, upper limb, pelvic griddle, and lower limb. Here in this pectoral griddle consists of pad of scapula and clavicle. Scapulae and clavicle. In the bones of the upper limb, that is humerus within the arm and the radius and ulna within the forearm. Next, the carpal bones, the metacarpals and the phalanges within the hand. In upper limb, here it contains humerus, that is within the arm, and radius and ulna within the forearm, carpal bones, metacarpal bones, and phalanges. Within the hand. Next, here about pelvic griddle. It consists of two hip bones. It is a complete griddle as it is united anteriorly with the symphysis pubis and posteriorly with the sacrum of the vertebral column. Anterior with pubic symphysis and posteriorly with the sacrum of vertebral column. Sacrum of vertebral column. Next, about bones of lower limb. Bones of lower limb. Here in lower limb, femur within the thigh. Next, tibia and fibula within the legs. Tibia and fibula within the legs. The tarsal bones, metatarsal bones and the phalanges within the foot. Metatarsal bone and phalanges within the foot. Thanks for watching my video.